Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 10 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 3442, maximum difference between even and odd frequency 1. Alright, so let's read the problem statement first. You are given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters. Your task is to find the maximum difference. Okay, difference is equal to a1 minus a2 between the frequency of characters a1 and a2 in the string such that a1 has an odd frequency in the string, a2 has an even frequency in the string. Okay, and we have to return this maximum difference, right? So since we have to return the maximum difference, so definitely I want to pick the max value of this a1 and min value of a2, right? Only then I will get the max difference, right? So I need min value for the even frequency and max value for the odd frequency, right? Okay, so see, finally we are getting question which is not related to lexicographical strings. Okay, so from last 1 week, I think for 4 to 6 days, right, we were just getting the lexicographical related problems, right? So June 4th, this problem, June 5th, this is also related to lexicographical, June 6th lexicographically, June 7th lexicographically, then June 8 also it's lexicographical numbers, then June 9 also, okay, it's smallest in lexicographical numbers. So finally this I think from now on we are not going to get this lexicographical related problems for some time, right? But I hope that you guys are all clear with all this lexicographical related stuff, right? So it's good actually, right? Now we know how to solve the problems related to this lexicographically strings and all, right? So let's see what we need to do in this problem now. Okay, so here if you see this example number 1, here a frequency, if you calculate 1 2 3 4 5, and b frequency is nothing but 2, and c frequency is just 1. Okay, so since you need the maximum difference, okay, so a1 has an odd frequency. Okay, so odd frequency, so max odd frequency is 5, take this, and minimum even frequency, so minimum even frequency, if you see, just this. Okay, so 5 minus 2, output is 3, that's it. Okay, see this out in example number 2, a frequency is 1 2 3. Okay, b frequency is 1 2 3. All right, and then if you see c frequency 1 2, okay, 2 only, right? And a b c a b c a b. Okay, so a is 3, b is 3, that's it. Okay, so now you need the max difference. A1 is odd frequency, we have to take max. Okay, so 3 3 3 is the max, and here a2 we need to take min, right? So here 3 minus min is just this, so 3 minus 2, it is nothing but 1, that's it. This is your output. Okay, so very simple, right? And these are the constants. S dot length from 3 to 100 s consists of lowercase English letters, right? So we can use Hashmap, and we can also use frequency area symbol, right? And s contains at least one character with an odd frequency and one with an even frequency. All right, so very simple problem. Let's write the code. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just going to calculate the frequencies of all the elements. Okay, and we will take the max odd and min even, and that's it. Okay, just subtract them, you will get the output, that's it. Okay, so we will solve this problem using two approaches. First we will use simple frequency array, right? And later on we will solve this problem using the hash map. All right, okay, so here calculate the length of this n, take one frequency array, right? Since we are only dealing with the lowercase English letters, right? Okay, so here new int, and here you have to write 26. All right, okay, then just use this for each loop and to calculate the frequency of all the characters in your string, so s, and just convert it to char array. And once this is done, and here inside this you have to just simply write frequency, just pass this particular character and subtract a from it, you will get that particular index, just increment the count there. Okay, so we have calculated the frequency of all the characters. Now here we have to find the max difference, so we need the minimum value of even, okay, minimum even frequency, right? This is what we need, and we need the max odd frequency, okay, to get the max difference, right? So max O, let's say, right? And here you have one string, right? So in that string definitely there will be at least one odd. Okay, the frequency of odd is going to be 1 only. Okay, minimum, we have to take minimum, right? Initially we have to update it later on. So here let's say it is 1, and here min e, let's say integer dot max value, right? Because we have to need the minimum, so we take the max value, integer dot max underscore value. Or you can also say the total length of string, okay, which is nothing but n, right? It's your choice. Okay, so here we need max value, so that is why I'm starting from 1. We need a minimum value, that's why I'm taking the largest value, right? Okay, so then after that just simply run one loop. We have 26 alphabets, so I is equal to 0, I is less than 26, and here I plus plus, and inside this you can just simply check if the frequency of any particular character, okay, if it is 0, then we don't need to take that. Okay, so just continue from here, continue, and here in the else part just check if the frequency is even. Okay, so frequency mode this I frequency at I, okay, not mode, is equal to 0, let's say, right? Modulus with 2, modulus with the 2. Okay, if it is equal to 0, that simply means that I'm talking about even. So for even, what we need to do, we need to update this. Okay, min e. So here what I can do, I can simply write min e is equal to math dot min of, okay, existing value of min e, which is I'm taking as maximum, right? And here we have to take a frequency of I, right? So now we are going to get some min e value, right? And same way for odd part, you have to update this max o, okay, max odd frequency, right? So here you have to take math dot max. Okay, simple, math dot max, and here you have to update max e, and here you have to just write a frequency max o. Okay, it should be max o, right? And here frequency of I, that's it. Okay, so this is done. All right, okay, this is done. And then here you can simply return max o minus min e, that's it. Okay, so you will get your answer, right? So now let's run it and see if the code issue will try to fix that. So the test case has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And the time complexity for this problem is just going to be length of your string. Okay, so here we are just iterating over all the characters. So of n you can say, and here 26. So of n plus 26 you can say, right? So overall you can say of n, 26 you can take constant, right? So of n is the time complexity for this solution, right? Now after this, if you want to solve this problem using Hashmap, then you can also try that. Okay, that is also very simple. So what you need to do here, instead of creating one frequency array, here you have to just create one map. Okay, so let's see the solution of using Hashmap approach. So here create one map, right? And in the map we are calculating the frequency of characters. Okay, so here I'm just going to write character, and here integer has the value, right? Done. And here let's say this is your map, and here new Hashmap, done. Okay, it's going to be same thing, everything. Okay, everything is going to remain same. Okay, so here just we have to calculate the frequencies, right? So here you can use for loop for char c in this s dot to char array, and here we have to use map now. Okay, instead of the frequency array. Okay, so map dot put, okay, your key is going to be this character c, right? And just check if this character is already there in your map or not. So here you are going to use get or default method. Okay, get or default, and here you are going to check this c. Okay, if it is there, then take that particular value of c, otherwise just start from 0, and in that just add 1. Okay, that's the simple meaning of this line. Okay, map dot get or default character. Okay, right, this is done. Now after that, here just you can delete this, we don't need this. Okay, so here to take a mini you can say n. All right, so n, I have removed that variable. Okay, and so here let me just create that also, int n is equal to s dot length. All right, and then here max, so you can take 1, right? And then you have to, instead of using this, okay, what you need to do, you have to just iterate over your map. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to write for int value in your map, okay, dot values. Okay, this is done. So here int value in map dot values, right? And here inside this, what you need to do, you have to check if frequency modulus with 2, okay, if this value. Okay, so now you have to do the, just copy this part, okay, and here just paste it, and here instead of a frequency of I, just use value. Okay, so we are just taking the value. Okay, so if a value modulus with the 2, okay, if it is equal to 0, then you have to update the min even. Okay, that is nothing, match dot min of min even, and here you have to just update the value, else you have to update the max odd with the max odd, and here with the value, right? Simple. Okay, this is done. So in the end you have to just simply return the max o minus max even. Okay, so now let's run this piece of code as well. Let's see if the encode issue will try to fix that. So yes, so here map integer map character character spelling mistake, right? CHARACTER, right? So now let's run it again and see if there are any other code issues. So we are able to pass all the test cases. Now let's submit it. That's it, very simple. Okay, so this is using Hashmap approach. Okay, second approach. So for this approach also, the time complexity is going to be remain same, only of n, right? Since we are just using map and we are just iterating over all the values in the map. That's it. Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in the comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.